I got fired for reporting my manager to the district manager for smoking crack and trying to fight people on the job. I was at a brand new job at the beginning of the year, and on the first day, I should have taken this as a red flag, but 4 cop cars pulled up 30 minutes into my shift, and some girl with dyed hair came in, and there was a screaming match in the lobby. It turns out that this was the manager's ex-fiance. They left. They went back to his house. He came back 20 minutes later, and then an hour later, cops came back again. And I worked at an automotive shop, so I didn't really go up front much. Well, within the next couple of days, I was able to get a kind of idea of what happened. So they had been together for over 10 years, and they were both avid drug users, and she came into some drugs, and she lied to him about how she got it. Drug dealer came to her and said, hey, I've been supplying your lady, and she owes a pretty hefty drug debt. He's like, I'm going to need you to pay it up. It's your lady, that's your drug debt. So he ends up taking his motorcycle that he has, that he rides all the time. He sells it off because, he loves his lady and he doesn't want to cause anything to happen. Sells his bike, takes the money, gives it to the dealer. Within days of paying the dealer, he looks at her phone and realizes she's been messing with the dealer. She goes crazy. He goes crazy. She files for an order of protection and then runs off with the dealer. So for weeks after this happened, they argue all the time. She shows up at the job and the cops show up. And then eventually the order of protection is granted. He can't talk to her anymore. And every day that I come in, this man is just crying in his chair about the fact that she ran off on him. And then he starts screaming. And then he's yelling at customers. And I'm working on a job and he doesn't like the way that I'm doing something. So he tells me I'm doing it wrong. It's like, I've been doing this for 15 years, man. I know what I'm doing. And then he'll try to fight me. I'm like, bro, if you want to fight, we can fight. And then he'll start crying again and then go sit in his chair and sulk. One day I came in, asked me to put a battery in a car. Said it was a Honda or a Toyota. I go outside. I try to get in the only Toyota I could see in the parking lot with the keys he hands me. Doesn't give me paperwork. Wrong car. Come back in. Said, hey, man, these keys ain't working. He said, wrong Toyota. It's the one on the side. I was like, you only gave me keys. He's like, no, I gave you paperwork. I said, I don't have paperwork. You threw me keys. We almost got into a fight there. I got out of the car. I got out of the shop, went to my car, went to go leave, and then go tell the district manager or the owner, and he stopped me and apologized. I was like, all right, I understand. I know what he's been going through. I've been through it before. And then later that day, he comes up to me with a little bag. He's like, hey, is this yours? Nope. He's like, are you sure? I was like, yeah, buddy. You can do a hair follicle test on me. I'll pass. He's like, man, we got our own stashes of our own. He's like, just, if it's yours, just let me know so I know, because with these cops keep coming around here, I don't want them searching anything. It's like, I get it, buddy, but it's not mine. He lets it go. 2 days later, I'm at work. He's having a hard time. He leaves, goes home, and comes back. He brings a cigar box. He's like, hey, I'm going through a tough time right now. What I'm about to do in this box, I need to do this. I can't get through this sober. I need to have something to keep me level. I was like, bro, you're an adult. As long as you don't fuck with my money or fuck with my job, I don't care what you do. Then, at that point, he pops it open. I'm thinking he's about to break out a razor blade in the mirror. No. This man breaks out a pipe, a rock, and a lighter. I was like, what the fuck? It's like, right here, bro, there's cameras around us. And he's like, nah, I know where the slim little hidden spot is, and he's just smoking. It's like, and after that, this becomes a daily occurrence where the only way this man can make it through the day without crying himself to sleep is to smoke crack on the clock. And then when he gets home at night, he doesn't sleep. He's just fucking running around crying. So then he comes back to work to smoke so then he can sleep on the clock. One day I come in and he's going over the top and we're about to fight. And we go outside, we go out back, we're about to fight, and he just collapses and starts crying again. It's like, I can't take this shit, dude. And then I was like, I'm going to call it for the day, dude. I'm going to just go home. I leave. I think I had a day off. And then 2 days later, I come in and I'm like, hey, man, my kid's being born this day. And I'm going to leave on Wednesday. He says, okay. Wednesday comes around. I'm like, hey, there's nothing really going on here. I'm going to head out. It's like, is that cool? It's like, I'm leaving early anyway because I got to go. My kid's being born. He's like, you can go. And then he starts going off. And then he's like, well, I don't know if you're going to be here come next week. He's like, especially if I have anything to say about it. Like, what? I didn't even do anything. Call the district manager. I let him know the situation. The district manager knows of the situation because there's been multiple times where he's had to show up and send the other guy home because he keeps freaking the fuck out or he has no idea what's going on because he smokes so much crack. It's like, hey, man, he keeps trying to fight me. He's coming in smoking crack, whatever. Within 2 hours of reporting him to the district manager, they let me go. It turns out that he owed the owner of the shop over $10,000 due to lawyer fees, paying people when they were supposed to be on lunch, and all different kinds of stuff. And he's like, he tried to keep him on to see if he would get his shit together. And within 3 days of me being let go, he was then fired because the cops came in and arrested him for violating the order of protection his ex had put onto him because he was trying to track her down. And now, nobody knows what he's doing. I tried to reach out to a lawyer. I've reached out to a few of them. We'll see if anything comes of it. But they literally fired me. So like the district manager didn't fire me. The district manager gave him the ability to fire me after I told the district manager that he was smoking crack and trying to fight people on the clock. We'll see if a lawsuit comes of it.